So we got the Mojave 4S out on a 6S system. We got around there. I just want to have some fun today because I'm going to be working 24 hours tomorrow, and I won't be able to play next night. Whoa! Aerodynamics. Oh, it's windy today too. But it's good that there's preview on the GoPro 11 now. Because back then you had to guess where your placement is, if you're recording it right. But now that's good. That is good. I don't know when they applied that update, or when they did that update, but I'm glad it's in there. Wow, that is huge air, dude. That is huge air, not even trying. Oh yeah, that is pretty windy. But it's only negative 10 degrees Celsius outside. Not as bad as I thought it would be. My favorite thing about snow, right here. She drives nicely with the gyro. It still has the sway bars on it, which I prefer. It's a really nice truck overall. I mean, I've owned this for a year now, and you can't go wrong with it. Because it managed to land right on the concrete there. And I want to take it easy. It is still cold. And plastic can get very brittle. That is huge air, man. Do I have gyro? No, I don't. Felt a little too much understeer there. Oof. Heavy beast it. Oh, it's sunny outside, but still wind chilly, still snowy. It's not snowing right now, but it might snow in the next few days. Oh, eating the snow right behind me. There's really no flat spots here. Everything's just... because I see some gaps and I'm afraid they won't really make perfect contact. Especially right here. If I miss that, it's gonna like break quite easily. Since it is plastic only. It's tough plastic though. Let's get it lined up. Or got it stuck, I guess. What the hell? Whoa. Big air right there. Oh, it scraped some of the sandpaper. I think it did. Huh? No. And what is this? Oh, it's just right there in the parts there. Doesn't really matter. But you know, at least it's getting a little warmer. As I say, it's -10 right now. It was -38 back then. Oh, body. Oh, that's the first. I think that's the shock tower that's broken. Oh yeah, that is the first. Look at that. Broken shock tower. Wow. That is a first. And today is the day it broke. That is interesting. I don't know if you guys see that. Oh, oh, that's interesting. We'll give it one more jump and then I guess I'll take out the kratom, or I should call it now. That looks so stupid with the broken shock body mount there. Alright, let's call it off. I don't want to kill it. Well, that's a first. I don't break those often. Guess it took a year, huh? Okay. Following up that body mount right here. I had to drill these out. Because this right here is pretty much impossible. There's a little hole right there. There's a screw. You can't really move it because you have so much time. You have very little movement trying to pull them out. And they were like, here, just imagine, they were like all the way deep in. You can't grab your hex screw in there and then try and pull it out that way. They were like wedged in there. I had to drill it out, and thankfully one of them just kind of gripped onto it. See that? This one pretty much just let it heat up and then let it stick together, and then ARRMA tough to work on sometimes. Okay, we're back at it. The sun's against me. I guess I'll stand over here. I adjusted the ram a little lower this time because with this guy right here, it was a little too high for me, for my personal liking, for jumping. The X-Max was perfect for it, but I had to lower it to the lowest setting here. So we'll give that a bit of a quick little test. I don't want to full send it too much. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. That's an elevation. Ooh, wind chill. My worst enemy. Over sent that a little too much. I mean, I'm happy you're able to check if you're recording right or not, which I'm most likely guessing. Oh, I'm a little too close for the action. I do have this in the wide setting for the GoPro, so So it should be relatively fine. If not, then I'll have to deal with it. It was not a shock tower. It was actually a body mount. I don't know why I said shock tower in the first one, but it was a body mount. And as you probably guessed, I've had a hard time trying to get it out. I don't think ARRMA nailed the engineering on that one. They did on the chassis, but on that shock tower, well, I guess it is a shock tower and a body mount too, because the shock tower only had like one screw. Snow's packed on the inside. I have no steering on the right here. The snow's just packed in there now. It's just right steering. But yeah, it's also the shock tower, I guess, because they don't have an extra hole that you can put your screw or something in there to remove your body mount. I think that's a bad design by ARRMA. I mean, if the body mount broke on another way, then it wouldn't be an issue. That one, however, it was the half piece of it completely obliterated, and it was pretty bad. Oof. Okay, right steering is pretty bad. Snow's just packed in there. Okay, I'll be back. I'm gonna try and get that snow out. Okay. Let's continue with our stuff here. I don't know why I was recording on high zoom there. That was weird. And there's a vehicle coming in. A little donkey kick there. There we go. Steering's a little better now. Packed up the snow so quickly inside of the steering rack, man. But whatever. It's an ARRMA. Oh, that was on me. I did not line that up properly. It's packed up the left steering this time. Oh, and right too. Oh goodness. This snow's a different one because the soft ones, it would just quickly pack up and not really like get in the steering rack. This one is a little harder, so it takes time, and as it melts, it's even harder for the steering to just push it away and just compresses it or compacts it really. So it really depends on the snow here. But damn, she drives nicely though. Hey, you know what? On that lowest setting for the Mojave, that is really nice. It's not like over the top elevation compared to the X-Max. The snow just looks so cool on this thing. I should really take out my Slash with pedal tires on it, but there's barely like any snow, like the softer snow. This one's more of the harder sides. You know, for having just roll bars on it, or anti-sway bars, that's really good. It's very controllable. Because I switched to a dumbbell for this guy here, thinking that I would need the gyro for extra control, but that's seriously easy. I was doing that Mojave Forest video at the night with just one-handed, and it drives really, really nice, especially on loose dirt or snow. On the tarmac, it's a different thing. It grips, and I turn a little too hard, off it goes and tumbling. Oof, right on the concrete. Well, I pretty much solved the issue for my steering. Just slam it hard. I didn't full send beans on that one. I was like, oof, it's not a line. Whoa, woof, lucky. I was really on the side there. Let me check the ramp. If it's crooked or not. No, it's fine. It's just me aligning it. It's just horrible because it's going this way instead of that way. The best jump ever, dude. Ugh, wind chill. They're destroying my hands. Oh, and the softens. I was like, I heard somebody. That's the nice thing about snow too. You can hear somebody crawling up to you. This is crunchy. That was weird. Oh, dunk. Run the tires. I do have to mention that I am running this a little softer on the springs. I used to have more on its shock spacers, but I kind of tuned them a bit more to handle this stuff like that, a little softer on the side, because there's no tarmac. And I like to, you know, gotta feel little drifts in. I haven't changed the shock oil as well. It's been running the same. It's been running the same stock shock fluids for a year now. I've only changed the springs. That I've done a video about, I don't know, a few months ago. And I think that's the most handling wise I've felt, changing the springs for it. Because soft ones, the stock ones especially, they're alright, but after a few batches they're just kind of softened and they don't feel really good either. So yeah. Even one person said, it was like, oh, you changed your suspension, it looks like a 6S Mojave. I was like, yeah, I know. That's because I use 6S shocks. Well, not 6S shocks, 6S shock springs. That's the difference. Oh, that's all we see for you. Oh, and it stops in the middle of the road. Very, very convenient. But, yeah, that was not bad. Oh, you know what? I could take a picture right here. All that I gotta do, run me over. Maybe. And a few honks. That's better. Alright. Let's get you out of here.